Dan said things have kind of clicked for you the last couple of weeks. I wonder if you could go through what the start of the season was like, and maybe if there are things that have changed for you that have allowed you to be so successful the last couple of games.
No, at the beginning, man, it was just a lot of stuff I was still growing from. We just prepared every day, being pushed by Coach T, Coach Tosh, just having elite preparation to get to this point and to continue to execute.
Back right, Brett.
Bear, under Dan Lanning here at Oregon, this team has never lost back-to-back games. I'm just wondering, at practice this week, what kind of have you seen from Coach Lanning and the rest of the squad that you guys feel confident that's going to stay the same heading to this weekend?
This one definitely lit a fire up on our coaches. I'm sure the players too. We back to work. It's a work week. We got to grow from it, learn from it, continue to get better as the season go on.
All right there, Jack.
You guys are one of 6 FBS defenses that has allowed a field goal or a touchdown every time the opposing team's gotten to the red zone. Is that something that you guys have seen, and is that like something that you guys are working to improve?
Yeah, it's definitely something we're working to improve. Of course, adding to the jumbo and big base package is something we definitely getting better at.
Here on the left, James.
You've certainly been disruptive. Some of the other interior D linemen in particular also disruptive tackles for loss. But how do you feel like as a defense you guys are coming along creating more havoc? How can you create even more as a defense, particularly in the front seven?
Just continuing to get better and sharpen our toolbox. As a front, we pride ourselves on taking the path of least resistance. So just continuing to get better, man, and pushing each other.
Here on the left, Eric. What was the message from Coach Tuioti to you early on in the year to kind of get you where you are now?
Just take it one day at a time. There's no rush to success. Just take it one day at a time. Continue to be a good person, man. Keep treating your teammates good and the guys in the room, and it all pan out.
Back right, Brett.
You talked a lot about like needing to grow and continuing to experience that. Where do you feel like this D line still needs to grow following this weekend's loss? Where do you guys need the most improvement?
Just continuing to tear out blocks, man, and just sticking to our fundamental techniques. Just sticking to our D line code. And just continuing to tear out blocks.
Front left, James.
What stands out about their running back number 3? What makes him unique?
He's electric. He's probably one of the best running backs we have faced this year.
Anybody else? James?
Of the opponents you'll play in the league, this is the team that passes the most thus far. Just as an interior lineman, how exciting is that to play a team who this is the opponent who would pass the most? You guys don't play Maryland or Purdue during the regular season, so when you're trying to get after the quarterback, it seems like there would be potential opportunities for that. How exciting is that for you as a player?
It's exciting anytime we get the opportunity, man, to get after this guy. We definitely want to increase our amount of sacks we got as a whole up front, so it'll be a good opportunity to get after these guys.
In the middle, Tyson.
In college football 10 years ago, if you're a team with national championship aspirations, if you have a loss, that's kind of it for you. And that's not the case in today's college football. I'm curious, when you guys are coming off a loss like Saturday, did that feel like it was a massive kind of moment for you guys in this season, or is it something that you guys believe that you'll be able to kind of?
Yeah, it's just something we can't let linger, man. We can't down ourselves on it. Those guys, obviously, Indiana's a good team. They played a cleaner game than us, so just something we got to shake back from, improve, get better as a group, come out ready to kick ass.
On the left, Eric. Who've been some of the leaders coming out of this loss, and maybe some players that have stepped up and kind of shared some things?
Man, Dante, Poncho, of course, in that running back room, those younger guys are stepping up. JD, Dier. Man, this team is full of leaders.